You have to remember, we're in the ocean, we're in the river, we're in the currents. So something in that moment is going to make us say, huh, we'll have a deep thought and be like, that's why this is that way, or that's why people respond to certain situations in that way, because they don't see it like this, or they only see it like this. They only have tunnel vision, because remember, Pisces are very open-minded. When they say we're intuitive and we're psychic and stuff like that, like, the worst thing you can do is think that we're full of shit. And this is even with dark side Pisces. I'm getting to that too. But just to finish and capitalize off of the high and mighty and preachy thing, you know what? I know Pisces other than myself who are preachy. No matter what, when we speak, we're going to sound like we're authoritative figures, no matter what, right? And we may sometimes be modest speaking in to certain people, because we know how certain people respond to certain stuff. We just know that they don't have that depth that we have, so we won't even mention it around particular energies. However, I do know a few Pisces who are preachy. Like, I'm not really preachy. Like, I'm really immoral. A lot of Pisces are immoral. We know there's like, we don't weigh in on what's right or what's wrong. Now, the preachy ones, they do. They'll say, look, this is just totally right. This is just totally wrong. And if they have high beliefs about that one-sided belief, leave them alone. Because even though you may disagree with them, their belief will be so strong about it that it's not going to behoove you to challenge them on it, because they're going to win. I'm just going to tell you like it is. They're going to win because belief systems are stronger than facts sometimes. That's a whole nother video, a whole nother story though, right? But preachy though, I do know some Pisces that are preachy, and it's like, I don't even want to hear it. So I do understand that. It is true among some of us, absolutely. At the same time, sometimes it's for you. A lot of times when people could say that someone's dark or it's negative, is because it's for you and you don't want to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this video I seen about dark side of Pisces. I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, some of this shit is true. Like, I know, I'm a very dark Pisces. At the same time, I've made the transition to be bright Pisces. You know what I mean? I've always had it in me. It's just not the easiest thing to bring out until you mature. And still, you need balance. Like, I am no goody two-shoes. I will not ever sit here and say that I'm good. I won't even sit here and say that I'm bad. Like I said, I'm a moral Pisces. The two fish, it's about tugging this way and tugging that way, right? And you'll hear most astrologers say that there's a problem with that. So my advice to Pisceans is that if you're listening, stay balanced. Stay in the middle. You don't have to swim this way. You don't have to swim that way. But if you want to, go ahead. You can always come back to the center. You can always come back to the center. You can really do what you want as long as you have a high sense of self. Okay, look, now I'm being preachy. Right now I'm just giving some insight to the Pisces who may be affected by this negatively. You know what I mean? Just listen and utilize this to your advantage, all right? Lazy and unmotivated. Yes, I'm gonna tell you why though. Now listen, on the flip side of that, Pisces are highly ambitious. You'll find Pisces with many traits, practiced and perfected at that, right? However, there's this lazy thing that comes upon us, and I'm gonna tell you why this lazy thing comes upon us. Because we feel like we done sped through so many things, and now it's like we're observing at the rest of the world, and we're like, okay, nobody is caught up. Like, where are my partners? Where are my people? You know what I'm saying? And we'll look at people like, oh, you should go get a job, or, you know, you need to go get a job, do something with yourself. And we're just looking at y'all like, y'all are fucking sugar babies or something. Like, y'all are listening to anybody who tells y'all to go get a job. Like, y'all don't care if y'all are fucking licking the ground and scrubbing them with toothbrushes and shit. Y'all don't care. It's all about the money. And it's like, we think, like, y'all may, like, I hear sometimes people say that Pisces are pussies, or, you know, they don't stand up for nothing and this and the third. We look at other people like, y'all are pussies because y'all just listen to what everybody says, and y'all do anything for the money. Like, somebody's going to kill you if you don't get up and go run to get a job. Like, a Pisces, like they say, starving artists, a Pisces will risk going to homeless shelters and everything just to be in control and be powerful in what they believe in and what they practice. So yes, we get lazy because we can practice and learn so much stuff, and then be like, okay, well, where's my corporation? Where's my crew now? Because I'm good, I'm hot, I know all of this shit. Like, what's really good? And then we don't find nobody. So we're just like, oh, well, I'm gonna just sit back here. I got a few dollars I could sit on, because remind you, Pisces we don't have to, once we get matured, we don't have to binge anymore. We don't have to go out there and do all of the delightful, high costing stuff to keep up with the Joneses and all that shit. Like, none of that shit really excites us anymore unless we get motivated. So we're looking for the people to come along that align with us well. Alignment is good for mature Pisces. We value alignment. So when that person comes along, or those people come along, those groups, those guides come into the picture that we've been waiting for, or you would call it praying for, but we've been meditating for, that's when we get excited. That's when we get up. That's when we start eating more food than we usually have eaten, because we want the energy levels to increase, and we're going to go out and we're going to do what we've been waiting for. You know what I mean? We know that we can miss our calling in between that by making the wrong move and expending our resources and energy on something just to keep us active. You understand what I'm talking about? So yeah, we'll go on we'll watch a whole thing of episodes of one of our TV shows that we missed, waiting on what we really want. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at us. I mean, do you? You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at us for that. You know what I mean? Taker, calling us a taker. All right, look. Pisces are not really good takers. We're better givers than we are takers. However, at the same time, right now, they was getting detailed, like, you know, as far as the boundaries go, like, we'll be in your cabinets and we'll be eating up your food and we don't know when to stop. That's true, because you know what happens? First of all, a Pisces will ask for something, right? And when you say, yeah, it's like, okay, cool. But we really won't ask until you offer something to us. So when something is offered to us, we think you're being genuine when you do it. So if you say, okay, look, you know, my food, my casa is tu casa, my food is your food, we're like, okay. Like, we believe you. You know what I'm saying? We believe you. But if we take 4 or 5 cans down in a week, and you get to going in your cabinets and you start slamming shit around and everything, now we're looking at you like you're weak. You may look at us like we're weak. In your head, you like, this motherfucker done ate up all my shit. He ain't bring nothing in here. And in our minds, we're like, this weak motherfucker just running around here slamming tables and flipping shit over, instead of addressing me and saying, look, I think you need to, like, you know, start pulling your weight around here, or, you know, do some other stuff. And what's weird about this, right, is most of the time if this occurs, right, I bet you any amount of money a Pisces can dig in their vault and come up with times that they've maybe paid your rent